3 rules for life. These rules are going to stay with you for your entire life. They are going to be the most important fundament to your growth, to your success. So let's begin. Rule number 1 is stay humble. You see, when you laugh at somebody, there's a chance you might be like that. There's a chance you might end up in all the ways that you didn't want to end up. And that scary thought might just allow you to be humble. People have different upbringings. People have different ideas and mindsets, and they go through different things. So being understanding of what people are going through and what they could be going through is important. When you're dealing with people, when you're talking to people, you got to be cognizant and self-aware of what that person might be thinking or feeling at a given moment. Because if you're happy, somebody else might not necessarily be happy. If you're sad, somebody else might not necessarily be happy. So it's all up to you and identifying and understanding that things could, success is lucky. Like, there's a lot of luck that comes in success. You might work hard, you might be talented, you might have all these things, and you might just give it 130%. But there's still luck involved. And truth is, if you were born somewhere, if something else down the line happened differently, you might have not achieved that success. And that reality is humbling. So number 1, rule for life, be humble. Always stay humble. Because you never know what could happen. You don't. Being humble is better than being arrogant, because being arrogant allows people to hate you. People hate the arrogant and people love the humbled. Because if you humble yourself, you will be exalted. And if you exalt yourself, you will be humbled. So rule number 2 is prayer and gratitude. Nothing is important in this life if you don't have prayer and gratitude. If you can't see the little things in life and the small things and appreciate them and come to know that they are in fact there for the benefit of your ability to see them as something good, to truly appreciate the small things like drinking coffee in the morning, drinking water, the ability to eat, the ability to walk, the ability to do the things that you love, to listen to music, the feeling of having wind blow in your face when you're walking down the street, or having the sun rays hit you while you're sitting in traffic through the glass, and being able to stare into the sunset and do all these things, these small things. I can tell if somebody's going to be successful or not. I can tell if somebody's going to be happy and fulfilled. And I can tell somebody's character just by the amount of things that they can appreciate. Their level of gratitude towards these simple and basic things. The things like, oh, I have this light on here that, look, I'm so blessed. I can literally take my remote control and increase the light so I have cool lighting. I have a camera that I can speak to. I have people I can talk to. I have my friends. I have my family. I'm blessed in more ways than I could count. And counting these blessings is what separates you from the average person. Because most people are not grateful. Most people are not appreciative of what they have. And switching to this grateful state, even when it's sometimes painful to be grateful, even when it's sometimes you don't feel compelled to being grateful in that moment. That is when you got to snap out of it and just be grateful. So number 2, second rule of life is always be grateful, always pray. You are now in the middle of what you used to pray for, and you will soon get what you are praying for now. Let that stick with you. So I actually only had 2 things that I had on the top of my mind. Let me think of a third thing very spontaneously, is work hard. That's just off the top of my head. Work hard, work as hard as you can, because the hardest worker in the room is the one who will succeed, but not just the hardest worker, because you can work hard and still fail. The trick is to work hard, be humble, point number 1, and pray and be grateful, point number 2. If you have all of those 3 things and working smart as well, you can't fail. The world is yours. You think you can fail if you work hard, you're humble, you're a good person, you're disciplined, you're always on time, you always have hope, you always believe in yourself. Do you think you can really fail if you tick all the areas? No, you can't, man. You can't. You can only fail if you don't give 100%. And you can always choose to give 100%. You can always choose to show up for yourself, even when you have 10%, you give 100% of that, which is 10% at a given day. And that's okay. It's fine to have days where you slow down just a little bit, just so you can see everything around you. It's okay to slow down as long as you use it as fuel to speed up, to keep going, and you don't make excuses. So those were the 3 rules for life. Number 1, be humble, always. Number 2, be grateful, pray, always. Number 3, Work hard, always. I'm Dan. I make videos like these every single day. If you'd like to learn about mindset and becoming the best version of yourself and controlling your life and your habits, check out the links in the description. I have a paid program, a 90-day mindset transformation framework. You can check that out. And I have a free ebook bundle of all these self-improvement ebooks I've written in the past year. You can check that out too. I wish you an amazing day. You got this, bro.